This video is called The Off Meeting Day, developing a crystal clear focus. Now, I know that many people struggle with having too many meetings, and I understand that problem. When I started my first business, which was actually YogaMe, a yoga company, I didn't have too many meetings, and that actually led me to becoming incredibly productive. Now, the second company that I built, My Classroom, was basically only meetups because we had to do customer research and we met over 200 principals all over Germany in order to develop our tablet computers. And we walked basically everywhere, had meetings everywhere. We even had meetings when we walked places, for example, on the phone. We talked to people. And it really cost us a lot of time. And often the time that we spent talking to people on the phone didn't really bring us any value. So again, I'm really talking here in the sense of that gives me value and that doesn't give me any value. That is the kind of thinking that you need to have. Because let's be frank, this is your life. And if you want your life to become successful, then of course you need to be a little bit selfish. And also when it's your business, it is not just really being selfish, it is just being efficient. Because let's say your business is running out of money, but you met 1,000 people. Well, that doesn't bring them anything and doesn't bring you anything. So in the end, basically both parties are losing. So understand that this video right here might actually really help you, especially when you are in the first stage of your business, to make your business successful. Because what you need to do is develop a crystal clear focus that you can use in order to get things done, to get over the line with things all the time. So actually, we'll talk here about a hack that Dustin Moskovitz, one of the founders of Facebook, actually used in order to scale Facebook together with Zuckerberg. So now let us start with this video. First of all, let me ask you a question. Do you lack focus? Do you think that you simply cannot get things done because you don't focus enough? And perhaps you just simply have too many meetings? Then, my friends, let Dustin Moskovitz tell you how he managed his meetings. Because let's go back to the start of Facebook. When Dustin Moskovitz, Zuckerberg, Severin, and Chris Yu were all sitting in one room and wanted to build this new social media, social network platform called the Facebook. They started off with just simply an idea, with a plan, and they worked day and night to actually get done with the coding and to bring that platform out to the world. So at that point, in the beginning, they looked for funding, as we all know from the movie The Social Network. So Eduardo Severin was basically traveling around trying to find some partners, as it always is, to find some venture capitalists, and he wanted them to invest money in Facebook. So far so good. It sounds very logical. But at that point, they really cut down on the meetings in the sense that the team that really had to build Facebook was in a room, sitting down, working hard, and the rest of the team, for example, in this case now, Dustin Moskovitz and Eduardo Severin, they were both taking meetings, but not often, even though, of course, the money was necessary. They needed money, but what they even more needed was a good product. So the one rule that Dustin Moskovitz kind of established is just simply that he only wants to have meetings on every day of the week but one day. He leaves one day of the week out where you don't have any meetings. So what he really wants to do is he wants to have one day a week where he and the team and like everyone around can have a day of crystal clear focus so that they were able to work on Facebook to make it better, to make it become the platform that it is today. So what he really did is he didn't even take a 5-minute meeting or a 2-minute call. He took that entire day and worked on Facebook. So this day is the day you focus on what's important to you. You focus on what is important for the business. That is what you need to do, and that is the most important part of actually building a business, building a career, building a habit, becoming good at a hobby, that you take one day at least out of the week and have a crystal clear focus. You sit down in the morning, start working, and you finish in the evening without taking too many breaks, without taking any meetings and no calls. When you really focus that time on the project, you're going to get more done, and it is quite likely that at some point, through that focus, you will get the competitive edge, the competitive advantage compared to your competitors. So listen to Dustin Moskovitz. I think he's a very smart guy. I would love to meet him someday. And this rule can actually be used in any kind of business, and you can use it for yourself. Have one day a week, for instance, Wednesday, as Dustin Moskovitz did, and on that day, focus on what is important for you.